What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin Svenson. Today we're going to be talking about the price of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has seen a bit of a bounce off the $7,700 level. In the last video, we were talking about how we were forming a descending triangle off of an impulse down, which does indicate a potential reversal. And we did get that reversal we were talking about. Also, right now, Bitcoin's market structure is similar to the last bull market on many of the parabolic advances, and this is exactly what we've been looking out for on this channel for the past 2 or 3 months, and it is finally coming to fruition. And as many of my viewers know by now, I use CryptoWatch in every single one of my videos. It is the best platform for charting and trading. You can manage your entire crypto portfolio and access all of your assets and fiat on all the top exchanges using CryptoWatch. So definitely click that link below. Sign up for the platform. It's free to sign up. Click that link, sign up. But let's get started on the Bitcoin analysis. So right now on the chart, you can see we're looking at the previous bull market going from the end of 2015 to the end of 2017. And we've explained this many times on this channel, but most of these parabolic advances, I only have 2 of them mapped out here, but almost every single parabolic advance during the bull market saw a retrace back to the 618 golden retrace. And I just have it mapped out here that from swing low to swing high of a lot of these moves, we do retest the 618 off a lot of these moves. So right now, Bitcoin's market structure is extremely similar to the last bull market. We are seeing typical market structure that forms during a bull market. And for the past few months, this is what we've been talking about. This is a typical pullback for Bitcoin to make during bull markets, right? This is exactly the kind of structure that you want to see. The only difference right now between this structure and the previous bull market is that we are now right now breaking below the blue 21 EMA, getting weekly candle closes below the blue 21 EMA, which we didn't get before. And also, if you're looking at the daily chart, we are breaking below the 200-day moving average, which is also, something we haven't done before. Although I'm not too concerned about the moving averages because the structure is more important to me. The way that the parabolic move is structured is more important than the moving averages, in my opinion. And right now, if Bitcoin can hold above 7,700, I would say that's pretty good structure. If we break below that low point, of course, 7,200, the exact, getting an exact touch off the 618 would be your next potential area to hold the structure. Although I think if we break below 7,700, that would be a pretty weak sign. Personally, I think it's likely that we might actually just hold above this low and continue up and get a potential quick recovery here for Bitcoin. But now let's look at the daily chart. So in the last few videos, we were talking about how off of a blow off top, and you enter a descending triangle, that is usually a bearish pattern and you get a break to the downside. So in the last video, when we were sitting right here on the chart, we were talking about how off of an impulse down, when you see horizontal lows and lower highs, this is generally what we call a bullish reversal pattern. And we did get that bullish reversal and we exited the pattern. And right now we are getting resistance along $8,700. And if you go to the daily chart, right now, the 21 EMA and the 200-day moving averages are both converging and creating a bit of resistance for us right here. So right now, the key thing here in the short term is getting above the 21 EMA and the green 200-day moving average. And that would be a very, very bullish sign. If you get above those 2 moving averages, I would say it's very likely that you end up actually retracing back to 9,100 to potentially break that previous support as new resistance, potentially attempting to get above that level. And that would be a full recovery for Bitcoin if we did that. Also, going back to the 4-hour chart, right now Bitcoin is in an upward sloping price channel. We're getting consistent resistance off of this area right here, off of this line right here, and we're getting some support off this area right here. So in my opinion, if you're just looking at it like this, it does seem possible for Bitcoin to retrace back to the upward sloping support line here. And if we just go from swing low to swing high, we can see where that comes in. It's coming in between the 236 and the 382. If we do end up breaking below this level, then that would be a break of the structure, and potentially we could be looking for further downside before getting a bounce, right? So the bulls want to hold above the $8,400 level. The $8,400 level is going to be quite critical if we do pull back to that point. But really, overall, what you want to do is just remain above the upward sloping support line, and try to remain above the 100 EMA here. And if you do that, the next test to the upside, you could be actually looking for upwards of $8,900 to $9,000 on the next test to the upside. remaining within this structure. And of course, you know, this is going to be a really critical point for the price to hold above. If you break below that, you could see a lot more sideways action. But if you hold above 8,400 and remain within this structure here, then you could be testing upwards of $9,000 on the next move to the upside. And also keep in mind right now on the 4-hour chart, the 21 EMA is confluent with the upward sloping support line. So that is another moving average you can use to indicate potential support if we do break below the 100 EMA on the 4-hour. The 21 EMA is going to be lining up with the upward sloping support line, and that is where you're going to want to find support if you're going to continue this bullish pattern and remain within this bullish structure. That is what you need to hold above, is the 21 EMA on the 4-hour. If you get below that, that would be a little bit more bearish. But if you can hold above that, that is a very bullish sign. And, you know, in my opinion, it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon for Bitcoin to make quick retracements and quick recoveries off of market moves like this. So, you know, in my opinion, it wouldn't be too much of a surprise to see Bitcoin recover quickly. But, you know, if we break below that last low right there, that's a pretty bearish sign, right? So you're gonna want to remain above the 50% and get a rally out of this zone. If Bitcoin is going to get a true recovery from this point. And if Bitcoin does end up creating structure like this, that would look really, really good for the macro trend overall. That would be a really good sign for the macro trend overall. And we would be seeing similar bullish structure to the last bull market. And this really, really could be just the next parabolic advance in what could be a much larger bull market. But we're going to have to see how this plays out here in the near term. But that's just how I'm seeing the charts right now, guys. If you like this video, definitely hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click that link below to create a free account on the CryptoWatch platform. Check out the platform, see how it feels, and I'll see you guys in the next video.